Hello.
And welcome to
Let the Girls Play. I'm Kelsey Bailey.
I'm Amelia Bain.
And we're here to talk about women's basketball, mainly the WNBA this week.
Free agency continues. The signings continue.
Training camps have begun. The campers are happy. First day of camp.
Inside jokes are being made right now that will last all season long between these players.
We're building chemistry. We're building trust. We're building a team.
Each team is individually trying to find what's the perfect combination. Who's the young ingenue that we're going to give a chance to? Who's the old vet that's going to come back for one more ride?
Who's the vet that's going to get cut?
Oh, gosh, you hate that.
Sorry, I need to remind everyone of the harsh reality that these training camps, most of them, half of them, more than half, they're not going to stay.
If you're new to the WNBA fandom, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, but I want you to know you cannot get attached to these training camp players. You do not buy a custom jersey of Amelia Hassett, a rookie who just signed with the Los Angeles Sparks.
Potentially first Amelia in the league.
As far as I know, the first Amelia in the league. Amazing news for me because we've got incredible Kelseys in the league already. I would say Kelsey is a top tier.
Two great
name.
Kelseys.
If Amelia Hassett makes the final roster, I will buy a jersey and I'll get it to say Amelia on the back instead. Yeah.
I'm here for Amelia.
Amelia for Amelia. Yeah.
And then you fly out to Los Angeles and we go to a game and we get you to stand with your little sign, and then she'll take a picture with you.
And she'll be like, wait, what?
She'll be like, do you know where I played?
Kentucky.
Oh, fun. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
So another connection.
Wow.
Wow. Shout out Big Blue Nation. Go Cats. Let's go Amelia. Love to root for an Amelia.
Biggest of all, let's go Amelia. Well, here's hoping Amelia makes it. There's so many great people who have been signed to training camp, some who are drafted during the WNBA draft, some who were invited. Another big name signed right before training camp started, Kennedy Carter. Welcome back to the league.
Welcome back to the league. One of the most exciting players to watch who has had I think some problems in the locker room maybe with the dynamics of the team. And so I think if any team is going to be a good fit for her, it's getting to play under the best leader in the league, A'ja Wilson.
Let's see what Becky Hammon can do. Maybe the blazer hoodie combo will, she'll respect it and there'll be a nice little relationship formed there.
She is always worth taking a risk on, I think, because she's
a bucket.
So good.
She's a bucket. But it is very funny. It's like someone was like, oh, they're going to sign Liz Cambage next. They're re-signing her.
I just don't see it. I think
her time has passed.
Yeah, her time has passed.
Her window has closed. But Kennedy Carter getting signed, very exciting. Welcome back to the league. Excited to see you absolutely dog people up and down the court. And excited to see you play with A'ja Wilson and what that will look like. Some other things we had happen. Tip Hayes officially signed back with the Valkyries. Welcome back home, Tip. Alicia Clark is going to the Wings.
The Liberty something's happening where they're like, I got to call all my exes.
They're like, 2022 is a great year for us.
Dee Richards, Rebecca Allen, and Han Shu.
And Maureen Johannes was on the team at that point too.
Yes,
but, I mean,
of course.
She stayed on.
But Maureen's been back. Yeah.
Sabrina said that was a really good year for me. If we can just sort of rebuild that and I can pretend like it's 2022. This is my Marie Antoinette cosplay little Hamlet at Versailles. The little village. She's cosplaying 2022.
She's got a little nostalgia that she needs to scratch. The itch needs to be scratched, and good for her.
And I do think we all need to admit that the New York Liberty is Sabrina Ionescu's plaything. She says,
"Oh yeah,
what she says goes. What she wants happens. She wants Satu there. They're getting Satu.
She'd like a coach that looks like her husband.
She's getting a coach that looks like her husband. She wants Han Shu back. They're flying Han in. Han Watch is officially on, baby.
Yes, we've been on Han Watch without a sighting for years. We first covered the playoffs. What was it? 3 years ago now. Han just sort of disappeared. She got on a plane, left, and Sandy Brondello was like, well, Where's Han?
I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
And that's when the disrespect of Sandy started in New York. And it would continue until her being let go this past season.
It's still so annoying.
I was watching the Toronto Tempo training camp content, and just to like see her there coaching Slim, it's nice.
I think she's gonna do great. They're a good team. They've got good players. Even more than I know the Valkyries did a really, outperformed what was expected last year, but I feel like even more so Toronto is like, they've already got a squad.
Yeah. To have Slim and Marina there to really help like shape what this team is going to be and just be sort of like powerhouse vets. It's great. And Julie Allemond is there.
Mm-hmm. I know Slim and Niara are going through it because they were walking to the training facility in the snow. But it'll be summer soon.
Summer will come.
You just hang on.
Slim, you played at Syracuse. It's cold.
Ball.
Ball. You know how to ball in the cold. But I think it's really exciting. I'm very excited for them. I'm excited for Kiki Rice in Toronto. I'm excited for, to see all of these new rookies, all of these new teams. I will say I need to better educate myself on what the hell's going on in Portland.
I agree. I feel like I'm so focused on the tempo, I'm overlooking what's happening on the Fire.
Mm-hmm. Which is,
we don't really know.
Emily Engsler's having a nice time.
I love that. Love that for her.
She's vibing. She is vibing. But yeah, I think it's very exciting, and I'm excited to see what comes out of these training camps because we still have, as of time of recording, some big names who are unsigned. In particular, Natasha Cloud has not been signed to any team. Could it be she goes to Portland after they have their training camp? Could it be she goes to Los Angeles after they have their training camp? All of these places are trying out these players. They're figuring out the jigsaw puzzle of what will work. And maybe after training camp, they'll say, we still need a really strong point guard who speaks her mind and has good politics.
Yeah. I hope somebody comes to her and is with enthusiasm. And it's not just a like, well, we'll give it a shot. Because she comes to every team with she's all in.
Heart in hand.
With such enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. She posted a statement that made me sad. Mm-hmm. Did you see it?
I did.
It was sort of saying like, I am disappointed, but I am moved by all of the fans supporting me.
Mm-hmm. The impact I've wanted to make beyond the court. Mm-hmm.
To feel like Washington sort of discarded you and then go all in Phoenix and have them send you away and then be like so beloved in New York and commit so hard to not just the Liberty, but the city itself.
Yeah.
And not feel like there's a place for you. That's just heartbreaking. But that's professional sports. That's part of.
Totally. I do think it's weird that the Liberty haven't posted like a thank you Natasha Cloud video. Every other player that has left the team or that they have waived or cut, they say like, thank you. Here's a graphic. But for her, they're just like acting as if she was never there. Like, don't mention her. I have a little conspiracy. I commented something and then my comment was removed. So
what was your comment?
All I said is looks like someone's missing, along with a billion other people who commented about Natasha Cloud on the training camp roster. And I know it got removed because I had gotten a couple likes on it. And then when I went back, like the notifications that the comment was on the post were gone from our notification thing.
Also, you're not going to trick Kelsey Bailey, a social media professional.
I'm true to this, not new to this. I'm not an idiot.
You're not going to trick us.
Also,
we know you deleted our comment because we're in your head.
We're media.
We're media.
But I think that's just something that I'm, obviously everybody's keeping an eye on it. Like there's not a day that goes by that you don't see a comment about it or like an update.
But we're keeping 2 eyes, actually 4 eyes between all of us.
Mm-hmm.
We're keeping them on.
Doink, 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 doink.
Actually, you know what? Each of us are a 4 eyes because we're wearing glasses. We got 8 eyes on the New York Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? At least give her a nice send-off.
Yeah. Cowardly.
Bizarre.
I wonder if it's because she is a very outspoken socialist, Mamdani our king, she loves him as well. And Josai, the billionaire, is about to be taxed by him.
Ooh. Could be. It could be part of it. Yeah.
She upset Daddy Sai and his monies.
You know what? I hope they get taxed so much more. I already wanted them to get taxed, but now I'm doubling. I'm tripling.
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be weird vibes at Barclays Center for maybe whatever that game might be. If she's there or not.
She's going to get on a team.
She was so beloved. And just to see like the reaction the crowd had to her in Philadelphia. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, it's not like a player that we can ignore not being in the league. Who was at the unrivaled finals with all these other players and nobody's saying anything.
And it's not like she's like a toxic player who
like people love
makes
her.
The locker. People love her so much. She's an incredible teammate. Yeah.
She was able to play on a team with Sophie Cunningham, so it's not like she's like...
She can handle whatever you throw at her.
Yeah.
She's a pro. Yeah. I did see, I don't know if I said this already on the podcast or before we started recording, but I saw that like she was making $200,000 last year before the CBA negotiations. So the amounts she's being offered maybe doesn't feel like a big adjustment, a big enough adjustment. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you're watching other players get like $1 million deals and stuff. So if it's like, you know, I know she also got a new agent in this.
She fired her agent during this.
Yes. So she's clearly not happy with what's being offered to her. I hope she gets it.
I hope she gets it too. And if not, honey, Unrivaled is still there for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%.
And you'll make good money there. And also, like, you're so beloved in New York, like, just get a fucking apartment there. You could be queen of that city. My God. My God.
My God.
But it's not all negative things happening. There are bright sides to all of this. And one of the bright sides of the separation of Sanaya and Marina in physical distance, not in their relationship status, is that Sanaya has a new counterpart, a new duo.
A new collaborator for TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
BG and Sanaya. If you haven't seen their video, it's so cute of BG. Sanaya's like, this is my bodyguard. Mm-hmm. And BG is being very fun. I love them.
It's very sweet. It's I think Sanaya just has great vibes. Speaking of Tosh Cloud, I think she has like Tosh Cloud, like just vibes with people, like celebrates them, is fun in the locker room. And
has chemistry with everybody that she could possibly be on a team with.
Yeah. And what feels like, you know, a hard year for the Sun, knowing it's their last season in Connecticut. Like, I think she's going to bring a lot of joy and celebration to this team, which I think her and Kennedy Burke are really going to have a lot of fun together.
Oh, yeah. Gosh, Kennedy, that's the one that it's going to hurt to lose.
Just like it hurt to lose KT.
Yeah.
Who are the vibes on the New York Liberty right now?
I know, because Tosh really stepped it up with Let me see. Okay, you know what? If Didi makes the final roster, which who knows if she will, Didi is an incredible vibes person for the
I wonder
Liberty.
if that's why they're like, we need a personality hire. I wonder if it is like, wow, they're really upset with us about Tosh. Let's bring back the person who we also made them upset with cutting. And let's bring him back and give them
maybe
hope.
they won't notice. Maybe they won't know to be upset if they're
because they're so happy. But we're watching you, New York Liberty. Who is your personality hire? And then we just want to give some prayers up. Just, you know, as training camp is starting, some injuries are being brought to the forefront of people who are on timelines of unsure of when they'll be able to play. Prayers up Dana Evans. Prayers up Breezy. Obviously, prayers up Nika Mule, who tore her ACL again for the second time.
So frustrating to rehab back from that injury and then immediately do it again to the other leg. Mm-hmm. Horrible. Paige paid her a little visit.
I saw that.
Which was nice.
Sparking all sort of speculation and rumors about relationship status of our players, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
No, we're not interested.
We do have a line, and we shan't cross it right now, not after what AZ had to go through in her press conference and all of that stuff. So
Disrespectful.
Unless it's us talking about Passenger Princess with Alyssa Thomas and Dewana Bonner. I don't want to hear it. Unless, I
don't want to hear about it. I'm sure we'll be talking about it next week.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just need to gather more information. I just need to get more research. I need to speak eloquently on it.
Do your own research.
I got to do my own research on what's happening because there's so much happening in this league right now. I'm so excited for preseason play to start. I hope that I'm able to watch some of these games. You know, they make it hard when it's the preseason games. You got to watch it on like someone's TikTok who's sitting 5 rows back and they're shaking while they hold their camera. Remember when we went to Connecticut and like the feed cut out and someone was like, "Could you go live?" And we were like, "No."
No.
I want to eat. I want to be able to have 2 hands to eat and drink and talk my shit without having anyone overhear me.
We cannot be, we would have to mute ourselves with like a little piece of tape over our mouth or something if we went live at a preseason game. But I'm so excited. Also, Kelsey, I think you're coming to New York at some point in the future. Maybe we could go see a game in person together.
Absolutely. I already got my tickets to the Sparks Liberty game when they come out here. I got Sparks Wings game. And then I think I got a third one. I don't remember who it was. I think maybe Las Vegas. I got to see my girls.
You got to see your girls. Gosh, this is like one of our last weeks before we get totally consumed.
Before the craziness really hits.
Yeah.
Before we're all a little mad here. Any predictions we want to make before we go into preseason games? I have a prediction. I think Atlanta, given Breezy's injury, might sign Tina Charles again.
I was just about to say it, but I didn't want to cut you off because it was your prediction. But to me, that means like it's a good idea because we both had it.
And she already played. She played there 2 seasons ago. She did great. She had great.
She knows
vibe.
How to fit into that system. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Something to think about, Atlanta. Hotlanta.
Something to think about. My prediction, I think Connecticut is going to do better than they're expected to do. I think they're not going to get walked all over.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to be sort of the Valkyries of this season where people expected nothing of them and they perform because they're playing for their crowd for the last time, in Connecticut.
They got to go all out.
They're going to have some pride.
They really got to go all. I have another prediction, and I think that Dara Mabry is going to make the Toronto Tempo because 2 Mabrys on one team.
I don't think we're ready.
That's entertainment, honey.
I need it. We could each get a different Mabry jersey.
2 chefs, 1 team. They're cooking. 2 scrappies.
Too many chefs in the kitchen? That's going to be the headline. Yeah.
Wow. Just imagining Sandy dealing with any of that is very funny to me.
Imagine you're playing against Scrappy Doo and Scrappy Doo subs out and her sister, who looks a lot like her and probably plays a lot like her, just, you don't get a break.
There's no break. There's no break from the Mabrys. They're going to be chirping in your ear and sinking threes.
Yeah, it's like Giannis in the NBA. His brother has been on his team, and his brother like doesn't really play. I love that Marina is getting an emotional support sibling.
Everyone deserves it. Everyone deserves it. Alana Smith, get your twin out here. We know it's not really your twin, but
I did see that what I thought was a twin was actually a little sister, but could still be little by just a few minutes, and it's still a twin.
I know, that's
situation.
Right. It could be 2 minutes younger. Who knows?
I'm calling this person it. I don't know why. She could be.
She crawls out from under the sewers. She's coming to get you. But there's so much to happen. There's so much that's going to happen. So much on the horizon. Who knows when we get off this call? A billion things could have happened. So be gentle with us. Be kind with us.
We're recording on Monday morning, just so you know.
Just so everyone knows. But I think one sentiment always remains true, and that is everyone involved with the WNBA is a hero, except the refs. Bye.